boom, boom, boom. La, 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 la. We're waiting for the usual indication that we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins and ghouls, and metal listeners of all ages. Why would I say that? Because the name of the stream. I had Rob Zombie on the brain when I was naming the stream, so that's why it's Night of the Living Dead Girl. Yep, that's exactly why. So, weird thing that I'm doing right now is putting my shoes on for some weird reason. I've just like decided to put my shoes on. I have no idea why. Now you might be thinking, like, why are you putting your shoes on? Shouldn't your shoes already be on? Well, that's because I got home not long ago, and, well, actually, now it's been about 2 hours. And I just took my shower after work, and I just hadn't put my shoes on yet. I've been sitting here, like, browsing stuff and just procrastinating, to be perfectly honest, just procrastinating. And I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and start this and get into some 7 Days to Die. So we're here at the start screen, and let's just go ahead and jump in. I've been sitting there at the start screen for a little while, browsing around things. No reason to put my watch on either. I'm just gonna do it. I did get a cool new little thing in. I can't show you this, but I got a stand for my phone. I will leave it at this. It is an anime girl. It's hilarious. It's just sitting there. I don't have a good spot to put it though, so we just got it sitting there. It's that's actually gonna be in the way of my hands. Let's move that. We got cables everywhere. I just don't have enough space in here. I really, really, really need more space. Okay, right. Daring Adventure. That's what we were working on, and I left off with it being night. Okay, that's great. I guess we need to start carrying around repair tools now. Oh gosh. What do we need for repair? We need duct tape. Duct tape is the bane of my existence in 7 Days to Die. Like, duct tape drives me absolutely crazy because you just constantly need it. And we could make more glue out of all these bones, but we need the thingy. We need the beaker. We need that right there. Until we get it, we can't make anything. Why is this wall looking moist? I wish I had like shutters that I could open and look outside at. So we got nothing to spend on, and Daring Adventure is where we left off. We need another level to finish this out so that we can finish this. I don't think there's anything else we really need to get here yet. Then we need to get over to Perception and get our spear up. There's things everywhere we need to get, but we got an ample amount of skill points coming our way, so it'll be fine. I wonder if I built a, yeah, you know, we probably could break a hole right there and go up there. I'm just gonna go check and see where we're at with the water on that. Oh, you know what we really need? We need something. We need a way to turn on the microphone. Because supposedly zombies can hear that. Oh yeah, so this has gotten quite a few. We got that going downstairs. We might as well just do this too. Get some more water made. Actually, let's go ahead and turn this back on. Not gonna worry about that. Do I have any? I do. Go ahead and do that too. Get some water going. Just because we're stuck right here for now, so. Combination station? Hmm. Can I make that? I'll be danged. I can make that. And we can have that right here in the base. Okay, I thought I was going crazy there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there's like smoke right here. It was driving me crazy for a half second there. I was like, am I seeing that or not? Like, what's happening? Actually, that's a perfect spot. No, not there. That requires more duct tape. Hmm. More duct tape there too. I don't know what the cigar does. Don't have the foggiest. And more glue there. Like I said, the glue is like the bane of my existence. Duct tape. Duct tape is the bane of my existence. And all of these require glue. Raw diamond. Like, I don't even know where you get diamonds at in this. They've changed so much of it. I don't think I even want to know what that is. Hmm. Yeah, no, this is so exciting right now. We're just sitting in our base. Is there, like, what all can I don't want to worry about the chicken coop just yet. Trapdoor, iron doors, which that requires forged iron. We need a lot more iron, but that's not difficult to do. Reinforced drawbridge. An old lamp. I don't know what we would do with that for right now. It does got a shape thing to it. Okay, we can't make that yet. We can make this before we can this. What does this actually do? I mean, I can't see at it, so I don't even know where we actually got that at. Well, it's about to be daylight. Well, that's good. No more sitting here just doing nothing. Doobie doobie doo. You know what we should do before we leave? Let's go ahead and get our water up. That's what we should do. And that's exactly what we did. So let's go on. It's day 12, so we got 2 days till the next fortnight. Hold on. What? Yeah. I hear you. I don't care about you. Dang, I wish I knew where the deer went. I haven't actually gone in here till now. Is there even any? Hmm. Like, I know they're there somewhere. Well, I see you up there. You got a broken arm? Hmm. That was an awesome shot just now. Followed by yet another awesome shot. What was that? I see your leg over there. How am I supposed to, like... Yes. So, that's going to suck for a while. Oh, we got a crossbow. We really don't have that much wood left in our inventory, do we? Okay, so we don't want that. We can keep that. Uh-huh. So we're gonna get rid of these. We don't really need that. We technically don't need that. Get a broken arm. That really sucks. I don't have a splint or anything I can put on it. Oh, it didn't regenerate the truck. Oh. I don't think we're gonna get anything really useful. Let's go ahead and check. More cloth, that's about it. Yeah, I don't really care about the tracks. Doobie doobie doo. Go on vacation. Beware the undead horde. Because you never know. They're bound to turn up. Yeah, see you, but not really anything super wonderful just then. See, we're doing better. We're doing better with our kills here. Almost. That's not all of them, though, clearly. Not really sure where the other ones are. Still club parts, okay. We don't really need the stone arrows. Can I get feathers out of that? No, apparently not. I don't think they thought that through. Oh, it's only got 2. Is there anything I've got I can put that on? I'm gonna say no. It's level 5. We can combine that with the other one. Yeah, apparently there's one more somewhere up top. I was about to say, I don't think there's anything else up here. And we are done. Simple as that. Oh, we should probably take that. This. I don't really care about... Okay, we can take all of it. Never mind. Can I... Is there any way to... We cannot reclaim those, unfortunately. Our arm's about to be healed. Miraculously. Through the power of time. Uh-oh. We can't maneuver at all like that. Oh, you know what? There's one thing we've been meaning to do. Haha. It's so great we can do this now.
Wipe that smirk off your face.
All right.
The old grunt
We got
job
Forged
just
Ahead,
make us
Vehicle
pals.
Adventurers, some honey. Um, hmm. I really could use the Vehicles Ahead, but I'm thinking Forged Ahead. That's it. Never mind. You got any special jobs? Open trade route?
Pack, it's
Yes.
a deal. Disappoint me, and you'll find yourself on the
What do
wrong
you?
end of a rope.
You got anything? Jeez, Rick. You got anything for us? We might have. I can sell that to you because I don't really need it. Look, he's already got one too. Pump shotgun, knuckle wraps, an SMG, sledgehammer. He's got a machete. I wouldn't mind getting rid of the bone shiv. We do have some honey there. Oh, we got 12. We got 1,400. You got bellows. 29,000. Never mind. Jeez, they made things so much more expensive. I don't understand why they did that. I really don't. We can't buy anything. Yet just general garbage? No. Hey, what about crafting? Sharp sticks, tool, handgun, bow hunters, wiring. No, doesn't look like it. Let's get that. And those, and then that's it. We just
Oh,
spent
you like
everything.
your tea, huh? Well, maybe you should try Shamway.
Stone spears, quality 6. Hang on, before we go off to our new trade window. I mean, we're here already. What was it? I wanted to take that and this. Ching. This. What's this got? This got melee and power attack. This has already got melee and power attack. We don't need to do that. Alright. I don't know that we'll be able to do that. So, trade routes there. Because we do have only 2 days before the next Horde night. And we are... Whoa. Is this because of my stuff running? I feel like it's because of the stuff that's running. We need feathers badly. Let's see, we're not done here yet. Oh. Thank you for your contribution. Yeah, we already got stamina on that one. We're hungry, we're infected, You know, I've never actually seen the infected go till it kills you. I've never actually done that before. We do have a hunting knife. Didn't realize that. Where's this actually at? It's here. We're putting these up here. This is a part. We actually don't have... Crap. Is that it? We got lucky. That screamer didn't call in too much. We got very lucky. Very, very, very lucky just then. I thought for sure that was going to go really, really badly. Luckily, it didn't go as bad as I thought it would be. That was just super annoying. Wow. Fog's rolling in. There's no reason for the fog to be rolling in either. Especially considering it's at noon. Like, this is afternoon. Wow. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Take antibiotics to avoid symptoms. Like what? What possible symptoms could we be dealing with? We need to look for birds' nests. We need to get a chicken coop up, but I don't understand how you're supposed to get a chicken. Like, that part I fail to understand. We got a problem with chicken feed, too. Because that requires, like, having a cornfield and everything. Which would require starting a farm and everything, but we don't have the resources to do that. Even with all the points that we have, we don't have the resources to actually build and survive. Like, mostly, for a long, long time, it's mostly just scavenge, scavenge, scavenge. It takes a lot to do certain things. Like, build an actual farm, it takes a lot. But anybody that has not done that before, like built an actual farm in this, it's insane. It's not as simple as Minecraft because you don't get a return on your investment. You might get like one potato, and that can make one seed. So you got your choice: you cook with the potato, or do you plant the potato again. So until you get your farming like really high level, it's a giant pain in the butt. You literally have to go and just find farms and take all the stuff there, just constantly. And unfortunately, with the way the game works, the respawn rate isn't as fast as you would think. I mean, it will respawn eventually, but there's two conditions to that. One, you break your axe, and then two, you have to leave the area for X amount of time. It used to be if you didn't go back to that spot for like a full week, but I don't know what they've changed it to, because in my previous world I did that. I left an area for an entire week. I went back, nothing. It hadn't respawned at all. But yet somehow your horde base and your base that you live in will respawn. I mean, we saw that like on a previous like stream day. We saw that the zombies inside my base had respawned. So I don't know if that's got to do with the horde night or what. You know, we haven't finished clearing out the base either. And I think what we need to do there is we need to get... Once we get our Daring Adventure maxed out, we need to work on our spear so that we are much more prepared in melee combat. Right now our melee still sucks. And really the only melee we have is the spear. But until we start getting some points over there, it's not really going to be worth anything. And I can't exactly just dump points into it, because you got to get your main stat up first. So we got to get perception up high enough to start putting more points into it. So I might as well just go through and just max out perception first. Though I think what I'll do... Let's go ahead and go over here to it. So these levels all require 1 point. We'll just dump points into it until we get here. So level 6, we get... It costs 2 points, so we're going to have 1 left over. I think when I do that, that's when I'll put another point into Spearmaster. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, so that's 1 level there. And then 1, 2, well, technically that would be another one there. Like, maybe we can do, like, 2 of these. 3 and 5. No. Because that would put me at 4. We could do 1 there and then put another one in Spear, and then I guess we could do something else here that we don't have. Probably salvage operations. I think. Like, is that... Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll probably do, like, Grease Monkey later. And I gotta remember to put it in third-person mode every time we're not in combat. Because it's just really cool seeing the character like this. It's also like a lot easier when you're making stuff too. You know, I wonder if the Neebs crew has been using the third-person mode. Oh yeah, food. Go all the way around and up just to do this. I really wonder if I could do that. Actually, that's fine there. This is goldenrod tea. Beer. Oh joy. I don't have any kind of rain gear. I'm not really sure how that works in this because I don't think there's anything you can really do about that unless like the undergarments matter. I mean, I don't really know how the garments work anymore because they're it used to be the garments didn't matter. They were just decorative. Then they added stats to them. So you needed armor at that point. Then they added cold and hot weather. Oh joy. There's not a whole lot we can do with it raining like that. That's not. Yeah, I'm aware. We're freezing. Like, what do we need to make the chicken coop? I know one of the other things we need to make chicken feed is we need corn and rotten flesh. Rotten flesh is pretty easy to come by. Oh. So we need some nails. We need 8 pieces of duct tape. I don't know how much we can muster with that. We got 7 pieces of glue. We got 3 duct tape already. I mean, we might be able to. Oh, that's an ear of corn. We might be able to do that. Ow. Really? Let's see. So we got 28. We need 22. Just gonna be a minute on that. Do, 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 do. We really don't have much plastic, do we? I don't know how this thing's gonna work, so. Alright, let's take 8 of those. $80? That's not a glitch, like that's actually, that says 80. Alright, let's get the chicken coop first. And then we'll get that. I have no idea how this works, so we're gonna figure it out. Sand's all gone. Well, it looks like the sun's coming out, so it might stop raining here soon. Yay, let's go back to what we were doing. And it's late, almost 8 o'clock now. Or 1800, so almost 6. We should be good on time then. Another thing we're gonna need to do, we're gonna need to do strength at some point. That way we can get like all the gathering things. I'm not really sure where the farming is. I know we looked it up, but I don't remember where we saw it at. It might have been... So, these two. I was gonna say you could max those out pretty quick. No, you can't. No, no, you can't. I'm sorry, no, you can't, Trebek. 500 points to whoever remembers that quote. Oh yeah, points. You didn't know you get points? You get points. Welcome to Natanis Lycan's Plays, where the points don't matter. You get them anyway. I'm sorry? Really? He didn't want to play nice. And so I had to put him down. I remember back in the day, the trees used to kill you if they fell down on top of you. Uh, that's the only problem with playing in third person. I've noticed that where I'm not actually hitting the tree, I'm hitting stuff behind it. I still love this though. This is a great addition. Yeah, let's not waste any arrows. Man, that sure seems like one single day went stupid quick. I wonder if we put that down, if the chickens just go to it. I'm not really sure how any of that works, so... It'll be interesting to see once we get that up. Like, how exactly does that work? Like, is there something that we get to use? I don't like that. That usually means something just spawned. I'm not sure what could have spawned, though. Unless there's another, Another screamer up at our base. I don't think so, but you never know. Oh, sand and bones. Uh, Sand and feathers. Yeah, that's going through that right now. I'm sorry. It's about to be nighttime. And I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't seen that much come by as far as like making all the noise that we're making. Like, I wonder if they lessened the noise creation. doing this just in case. Because it is nighttime now. We aren't really attracting any attention, so I think we're good there. And now we're also starving along with being thirsty. Our stamina is pretty much staying full, so we're good there. It's probably a good thing. That's another thing I'm kind of hoping to do is we'll be getting perception, so we can get more rifle stuff as well. Because a hunting rifle is really the only way to get game in this. And by game, if you don't understand what I mean there, I'm talking like killing animals and getting food. But we also got to get the next level of tracking up there too. So we might do a little bit more in perception than any of the others. No, that's not my imagination. There is a guy there. Big old fat dude. I think we're fine too. I think he's just gonna meander over there. Survivor short? I'm guessing that survive X amount of days. Survive for a total of 7 real-life hours without dying. Should we go ahead and just claim that? That almost filled us out. We should end up getting the next level here shortly. I don't know how much we gotta, like, cut down before we get it, but... Ah, that much. That's funny. Okay, there we go. We're up to level 4 on that. You're in cognization perception is usually just a small setback. Deal 230% headshot damage and have 20% chance to dismember with rifle, explosives, spears, and tools governed by salvage operations. Yeah, we're about to die. We just got that. Survived 7 real life hours. And we just got ganged up on all of a sudden. And that sucked. Nothing I could have done about that. Literally nothing I could have done about that. That was 3 of them all at once. Just out of nowhere, too. Like, it wasn't just 1, that was 3 of them. Just all of a sudden, just on top of me. It's like the game just suddenly was like, okay, you've created too much noise. Spawn. And notice, too, that it was all 3 of them were the exact same model, too. It was the dude in the suit with the tie. Man, we just got that achievement too. Survive 7 hours. 7 real life hours without dying. We just got that. I guess the game was just like, okay, you've acknowledged that. Let's see if you're actually capable. No, you're not. Man, sucker punch on that one. Y'all suck. You guys sucked. It actually kept my stuff in the order that I had it in. That's interesting that they do that now. No more having to rearrange my bag whenever I die. Man, I can't wait to get something better than this and like just power through these trees. Like what can I even make on this now? Hmm. We'll do that in a minute. We can go and combine that. I didn't even realize we were up to level 6 on that. Yeah, there's no reason to. Except for wherever that fat guy went to, if he's still over here. Boom. It doesn't have any really good stats. It's kind of terrible. Oh look, this is done. I mean, it's a child's play toy. Okay. How do I get a chicken? How do I get a chicken? Are you serious? Oh my god. For anybody that wants to know how you catch a chicken, you do exactly that. You catch a chicken. There's no like trap or you set up any kind of thing that they go in. You literally go and you catch a chicken. Um, okay. How we have to literally catch a chicken. Oh, shut up, Rick. How on earth? Because the chickens run the moment you get near them. How on earth are you supposed to catch chicken? Okay. Um, wow. I was not expecting it to be a literal, like, go catch a chicken. I thought there'd be like a process to it. Like you had to like lay bait and go. No, it's nothing like that. You literally just go catch a chicken. Yeah, I'm freaking out about this because what? I gotta do what? How do you even go about doing that? Because first that means we gotta find one. I don't see any tracks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi. Bye. Oh look, here's another one. We used up a lot of arrows earlier, so we gotta restock our... That's why I wanted to try and do this whole chicken thing. But so far, yeah, we're kind of at a standstill with that. Just out of curiosity. What do we got? Okay, so there's a chicken this way. Yeah, I see it. How am I supposed to catch it, though? I mean, I understand what I need to do, but if the chicken sees me, it's going to run. Yep, just like that. Can I... Do I have enough stamina to catch the dang thing? Can I put it in my inventory? Oh, you gotta be kidding me with this. Do I have to walk all the way back too with it? I'm hoping I can get on my bike. Yeah. And I'm guessing every time it does that, there's a chance for other things to... Just like that. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're not doing that. That's gonna be... That's gonna be a giant pain in the butt to do. I don't even know where this stupid chicken went to. And considering how far away from base we are, like, no. That is so annoying. Yeah, no, I don't care. Go ahead. Go die to a zombie. That is gonna be stupid difficult. I mean, yes, we did have a chicken. We caught a chicken. We could have brought it back to the base. You know how stupid far away we are? Well, we're not stupid far away. We're far enough away that I don't want to walk back there. Let's just go do this, and we'll worry about the chicken situation later because that's going to be a problem. I'm not even joking on that. That's going to be a problem. Oh no, this is in a... It's in one of these biomes, isn't it? Why would you be in one of these? Why? Oh, Jen, why?
Sorry for my well, that didn't take long. Nice work.
Well, let's just get that. Never mind. Yeah, we can't buy anything. Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
but I've never heard of a stim pack.
I wonder if they did that because of the combo where you can actually get the Fallout 4 7 Days to Die. Yeah. Cough up your lungs. Bye-bye. I'm leaving. I'll have to figure out the chicken thing later. That's gonna be a giant pain in the butt to do. The only way I can see doing that is actually finding chickens somewhere. Oh, we're back? With that stress system, I think we're back. That stress system, oh no. This is going straight through here, isn't it? Is there another, I see a piece of road here. Because I'm seeing that there's spots all up this way. We're just gonna deal with it. Thick smoke burns your lungs. Yep, I'm aware. That is one thing I do like that they did. The environment does dictate the clothing you need to wear. I'm not sure I like the environmental effects, like the thick smoke. Obviously, in the cold biome, you're going to get cold, so that one I don't mind. But this one in the burned area, I feel like it should just be hot, not, oh, you're choking on the thick smoke of the area. I mean, does this look like it's thick smoke? I mean, seriously, does it look like thick smoke? No. And there's another chicken. Yeah, obviously we need to go this way and then go north. Man, we're getting those miles in, though. We're building them legs. Okay, there's some kind of military camp, like, right there. I guess we just need to continue north, but we're going to go through the city. I wouldn't mind, like, spotting, like, a crack-a-book or something. Man, there's a big old factory there. Wow. Hello, I see you there. Do we still have the thick smoke problem? That's a poppin' pill. Yep, I hear that. I will say, man, look at some of these houses. They really have outdone themselves on... Oh, you're dropping my health now. Okay, great. I ain't got a choice. I've got to get out of here. I was wanting to explore a little bit. Clearly we can't do that. No. I see trees over there, so we're headed that way. Oh, that was a boar. What a boar. Yeah, I know. This isn't super exciting. That suffocation stuff, that is so dumb. Yeah, so we gotta find, like, some kind of breathing apparatus in order to do anything out there. I mean, does that mean that we literally just need a rebreather? Or is there, like, a new mod that we gotta get for our helmet? Because I have no idea. Oh, here's a military base. Let's steer clear of that because there's landmines around those. I don't think those actually have anything good in them either. That's one of the major problems I have with the switch to a more RPG based game is you would expect, like, if I went in there, it's a military base, I would expect to find military equipment in there. Like, we could find helmets and things and weapons. But because they made it RPG based, you could go in there at level 1 and find nothing. You could go in there at level 25 with a lot of skill and maybe find a good item. Maybe. There's not a guarantee on it, and I don't like that. I feel like we got enough RPGs out there for different things. This should not have ever made the switch to an RPG. I know they wanted to have it feel more like an RPG, but they shouldn't have. It was fine the way it was, as far as that's concerned. I think they wanted to distinguish themselves more from Minecraft, because otherwise this was just zombie apocalypse Minecraft. And they've done a good job of like getting away from that stigma. A very good job. Okay, we can see my enormous trees over there. So we are clearly nearly back. So what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna try this stupidity. See if we can get at least one chicken. I don't know how much feed they're gonna require either, because that's gonna be a problem. We made 80, but that doesn't mean anything. Go, 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 go. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. I would have just gotten off and picked it up. Alright, so we know how this works now. Now the problem begins. Nothing. I really wasn't expecting anything. No, it's just trash. Let's see what's in the trash. A book. The Great Heist. A rabbit. Okay. Another rabbit. Of course it's back that way. We'll worry about that later. That's not going to go anywhere for a little while. No creatures. Okay. I feel like when you start putting more points into hunting, you start finding more and more creatures. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. And yes, I'm actually heading towards that. I'm looking. Another rabbit. Okay. I guess it's attracting those in. Fine. Keep coming at me. I don't care. This one's close. Your chicken is distressed. I wonder if we have to protect them at all. Like, I wonder if the zombies will come after them in that. I would hope not, but I have no idea. And what this will do for us is we'll get feathers. From what I understand, we'll get feathers and eggs infinitely. Now, because it's only going to be one chicken, I don't know how fast it's going to be. And it's also going to be based on feed. So we got to be able to feed them. So that's a new concern. But we get to experience this for the first time, so we'll have to see how this works. I'm not going to get too far at all if you're going to keep getting stressed. Hmm. Okay. That's interesting. I can crouch and it's not getting stressed. In fact, its stress is going down. Granted, the stress is going down very, very, very slowly. I have no idea how this works, so we're gonna do this and we're gonna experiment. And I gotta be able to find corn. Oh. Yeah, so eggs and feathers. I was doing that specifically for the feathers, but if these keep coming at us because we got meat, bring it. Because that's a lot of feathers. That is a lot of feathers. Yeah, I don't want that many. Okay, so I guess there's got to be a certain amount of meat you're carrying. And we got a lot of wood right now, too. Did I put... I did. Like, I'm wondering, like, how much of this we've actually managed to explore. Because we need to find... Honestly, finding a popping pills would be good, because we really need a beaker. Or another ambulance. Like an ambulance could have it too. Well, the lab thing that could have a beaker in it too. And by lab thing, I mean like it's a house that has a laboratory in it. I don't remember which ones that is though. Oh wait, is this a? And it hasn't been searched. Uh-oh. Okay, nothing. Hi. Oop. That's what I'm looking for right there. Okay. Nope. Nothing in this one. There's some dead bodies there. Wait. Why is there cactus there? Oh look, here's corn. And I don't mean the band. I imagine there's still a lot more here. The bee thing, the bee apiary is another thing we need to like look into getting. Oh, that's wow. I wasn't trying to repair it. I was hoping to do like a hard hit on it. Not exactly what I wanted to find, but oh, this is the other door. This is the door that I decided. Oh no, no, this brings me out here. Cool. Medicine. Steel tool parts. There's like nothing here, so I severely doubt there's anything up here. Yeah. She fell from up there? Hmm. So how do you get up there? Because I haven't seen anything that lets you go up. Yeah, I haven't seen anything that lets you go up on top of the house, so... I'm not really sure how you're supposed to get up there. Yeah, that's weird. And see, diseases have also changed. Hi. Oh, because we're out of water. Okay, great. Did I put water in here? I mean, I sort of did. It's not drinkable water, though. Okay, let's get back to the whole point that we're out here. Instead of doing quests and earning experience and getting stuff. Okay, what is this? Grumpy's Pub. Okay. Probably not what we're looking for. It's a gift shop. Back to the 50s. That's a working stiffs. There could be one in there. But what is this about ahead of us? That looks like a shotgun messiah. Okay. You know, I don't really understand why they brought back the combine mechanic. Because that was a thing way back, and because of that, you could actually get like really powerful things very quickly. And I do mean very quickly. I mean, if all it takes is just combining a few items to get a max level item, there's a reason they removed it. And now the combined station is back. I mean, we combined all the way up to a level. I'm not gonna do that again. We're too far away. Yes, yes, yes. I know. I'm hungry. I'm eager to get back and see like what we produce and how much. Oh, great. And how much of the chicken feed has gone into production. And if the chickens are okay, because I don't know that they need to be protected or not. Like they may need to be inside. That'd be a waste of material to find out that, oh, you needed to protect these. I don't know that we'll get to the Horde night tonight. We probably should just do it. Okay, let's go check this real quick. So, nothing, and the chicken feed hasn't moved. I don't know what any of these are, so. Okay, so the clay can go. Increases production and increases chicken maturation rate. Okay, we need a car battery, 5 duct tape, a headlight, and 50 scrap polymer. We're actually kind of low on the polymer. Yeah, we don't have enough for that. Which is unusual. That's usually one of the things that I have, like, way too much of. I'm surprised we haven't used any of that up yet, either. And there's no way. We've only got 2 glue. We really need that beaker. Ow, my poor ears. You'll be fine. You drink more water than I do. Which doesn't show when I'm streaming. It really doesn't. Because you guys usually see me with the mics. And trust me on that. I drink a lot of water at work. I have to because they don't put air conditioning in the stupid vehicles. So, 20 forged iron. Do we have enough for that? So we can probably make that. We can't make the other 2, that's for sure. Because that requires forged steel. Well, you know what? We got forged steel. I don't know how much we got, but we got forged steel. 13. So let's do another 50 of those. And it required one other thing. What does this require? Short pipes. 20. That we can easily grab. I don't think that was, I think that was for the other thing that requires. Yeah, okay. See, we don't have the scrap polymer for that. We don't have enough duct tape for that. We can't make enough duct tape either. So that can just go back. We can't do anything with that. So if the chickens can breed, well, we'd have to get at least another 1 chicken. I feel like that would solve like a lot of our problems. So I feel like what we'll do on our next level up is we'll spend 1 point there. We'll put 1 point into Spearmaster. Because that's going to drop the stamina requirement. And then we'll finish out the hidden strikes. Because this only requires one. Yeah, that'll work out. Well, we probably should do more salvage too. But I don't see a reason not to do this. Just finish that one out too. But how does a handgun cause bleeding? I mean, don't start like saying weird things about that. I mean, obviously you're gonna bleed if you get shot, but the concept of that causing bleeding, like it's going to leave you with the debuff. It's just like, wait, what? Why? Why? And that's such a weird thing. So that's still going with that. We're still producing spikes, right? I do believe that it is time to go get my dog. So I will be right back. We're just gonna let that set. We got stuff crafting and everything, so might as well. you you ready to go night night? You gonna talk? You gonna talk? No? He's a good boy. Yeah, we'll let that go. Let's dooby doo. Let's do that. And then that. And we'll have our first 2 upgrades for the chicken coop. Why does it take feathers to make chicken nuggets? Cornmeal and animal fat. Roadrunner jerky, a domesticated chicken. Wow. Oh, we can make a... Oh, we got a whole ton of spikes still being made. I forgot about that. Well, we'll get it eventually. We can actually make those now, but we need the duct tape for it. We can make the iron spear too, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. We'll just wait on that. I can make that. So let's go ahead and do that. Gasoline, glue. We don't have steel. Ugh. Oh well. Not gonna worry about that. Okay, so the chicken feed is finally done. And then we got that going. They changed the mini bike? Because that chassis looks completely different. Oh, look, here we go. We got the chicken run. I want to see what this looks like with it. Okay, that didn't really add much anything. I guess our chickens are perfectly fine because I haven't seen anything try to come at it. I guess we don't have to worry about it too much. We still haven't produced anything. So I really wonder like how much it takes to produce anything. Okay, we still got like 3 minutes on that. Let's see if we can get another chicken. Just because. Obviously, we got a lot of work to do before the Horde Night. We're going to go ahead and do the Horde Night. That way you guys get a Horde Night this week. I mean, we're on day 14. We might as well just do it. I hope y'all are good with that. Okay, so that's still going on. No tracks. We shouldn't have any spawns being that there's a Horde Night. Nothing again. Okay. Oh, hi. There's a ribbit. Okay. A webbit. Where'd it go? I'm sorry, what? Where'd the rabbit go? Dude, it just straight up vanished. I don't know where it went. It just straight up vanished. Got it. And see, it may be slower, like crouching and doing this, but it's not getting stressed. We found a hack for this already. Yeah, you're fine, chicken. You're not going to be KFC anytime soon. Can I do this? I can. Okay. I wonder, can you like catch rabbits? Like, is there other things you can catch? And if so, like what would they even possibly give you? You know, I wouldn't mind the look of the chicken because the colors work for me. The problem I have is that it looks like Play-Doh. Like seriously, look at it. Pause the video and just look at the chicken. It looks like Play-Doh for the face. I say this would be Horde Night 2, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. We haven't done a whole lot of anything. I mean, there are going to be a lot more zombies, so that's why I made extra spikes. Normally, I would take this period of time and just go to town on getting wood. But we're messing around with this. We got a whole bunch of wood already, and we're making like 600 spikes, so we should have enough to encircle the base, the horde base again. It's probably not going to be. Yeah, there's like a 50% chance it's going to be enough. There's a 50% chance it's not going to be enough. Because I've been attacked in my horde base before doing exactly this. And it was mainly because of what was spawning in. What was spawning in was dire wolves. We were getting dire wolves super early, and they were just tanking the wooden spikes. And I had them everywhere at that previous base that I had. And part of the problem with that one, too, was... See, I found an old military installation that I overtook and was, like, working on building up and everything. And one of the problems was that it was big enough that the zombies weren't spawning outside the fence line and thus weren't hitting the spikes. They were actually spawning inside. And the dire wolves just came up and just absolutely annihilated me. Those things are no joke. And they were spawning way too early. I was like, why am I fighting this already? There's no reason why I should be fighting this. I am not ready for dire wolves. I know this is very slow, but the whole thing is that the chicken's not getting stressed. So that means it's not calling in others. Okay, so there's another one over there. I don't know if it'll stay there. Like, we may end up walking far enough away that it's no longer there, so... But getting 3 chickens would be really good, because that would tell me that it's a lot easier than I was originally thinking. Because I was thinking this is going to be a giant pain in the butt. But, I mean, we managed to get one. Here's a second. And then a third one spawned over behind us somewhere. Alright, chicken. So we got that in there. It spawned back here, but we did go far enough away that it may have despawned already. Yep, I'm well aware. Well aware of the danger that lurks. Whoa, what? That legit freaked me out. And see, until we get rid of all these tools here, we kind of have to carry around all the stone and wood and stuff. I don't know what that was all about just now. You know, like, what does Trader Wreck do when there's a Horde Night? Like, that really makes me wonder. Ooh, that tree bounced. You know, that really does make me wonder, like, what do the NPCs do on Horde Night? Obviously, they go away during the night, but I mean, technically, they are human in the world, you know, operating a trade. So where are they when the Horde hits? Like, how are they getting through the Horde Night? I mean, the NPCs in Terraria don't survive if you don't protect them. They can be killed. Now, granted, they will just respawn, but I think it'd be more interesting if they respawn with a completely different name. Uh-oh. We got a small problem. Okay. Nothing I can do about it. Did not think that one through very well. Let's go check on our chickens, and then the other piece that we made for them should be done by now. Okay, they still haven't produced anything. And this should be done by now. Yep. That is done, so we can go throw that in. I wonder how many more chicken slots it's going to give us. Okay, it gave us exactly 3 more slots. Oh, and they can breed. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. That change anything? Very, very minor thing it changed. This is actually wider now. That's interesting. So now we should never have to catch another chicken. Not much I can do right now. We're still waiting on the spikes to finish. So let's go hunting. I'm gonna go off this way. Is it gonna storm again? Oh, come on. I'm tired of getting wet. I don't have clothing and such for this. We're still very early in the game. This is probably not gonna last. A minivan, what do you got for me? Have a beaker, please. No beaker. You did have a repair tool. That is awesome because I might need a repair tool here in a second. We got 8 more spikes to be made, so hopefully we don't have to do anything. Two more. One more. Yay, and everything should start, like, going pretty quick here. Yep, that's done, that's done, that's done. Cool. So we got these two we can use a combiner for. Please have a beaker. No beaker. You know, I'm surprised we're not getting cold. We're getting rained on, but we're not getting cold. We're getting thirsty, though. Beaker? Beaker? Please? Please? No. We did get more repair kits. That's interesting. That's really weird. We got 2 earlier, and then we got 2 more again. Oh, I see you over there. Yeah. Wait, how's it? They're zombies. Their blood shouldn't be flowing. He shouldn't explode and then spew like that. You know, I also wonder, I'm thinking about it, like, what qualifies as a zombie? Because there's been a couple of different things with zombies in it. And some of them, the so-called zombie could be almost completely decayed and still move. Like it's nearly a skeleton. I would think that there's not enough there to actually move. Like it would just it would have rotted away at some point. I'd have to look that up. Like how that's one of the problems I had with uh what is it called? The Walking Dead. Is because they made it go on for years and I'm like, I don't know. Like the whole zombie thing, like I don't think a zombie would actually last that long because the person's technically dead. They're already dead. It's a I don't think they've ever flat out said what it is in The Walking Dead, but typically in most things, a zombie is created by a virus. Now, there are a couple other variations, like fantasy worlds where zombies are magical in essence, which that's a whole nother animal we're not getting into. And then there's a weird one. There was a movie called Slither where it wasn't really a virus. It was more like a parasite. And there are a couple of variations where it's a parasite instead of a virus. So we're just going to stick with the virus. And I completely lost train of thought there. But, like, what would actually keep the zombie going? Like, what would cause it not to decay? I don't think The Walking Dead ever addresses that. I think they just go on. They just keep living. You do see some at some point in The Walking Dead that have decayed beyond the ability to move, but they're not like, they haven't decayed enough that they've died a second time. I don't think you could actually have a zombie last more than a couple months at most. I think the decay rate of the human body would outpace whatever it is that is moving it. Like if it's a virus, if it's a parasite of some sort, even if it's magical, well, actually, if it's magical, that would be a whole nother animal. Because at that point, it's not really anything keeping it going other than somebody casting a spell. Actually, thinking about it, the whole magical angle, that would be more likely than a virus or a parasite. And yes, I'm fully aware that there are parasites that can cause that, especially specifically in ants. There is a fungus that will cause them to seek higher ground so that they can spread their fungal bits and bobs. I still want to know how you get in there. See, it won't let me do anything with that. I would have to break it open. I don't much care about the sledgehammer. Nope, nope, nope. Actually, yeah, that can go ahead and go in. Oh, whoops. You need to go there. You go here. You and you. And technically, you need to go there. There we go with that. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. And start putting down these. I don't remember how I got in there. Or more correctly, I don't remember how I got out. Actually, I think I jumped down. That's how I got out. I had to figure out a way in and out of there. Ow. Wait, what? Why? Better not be getting into my spikes over here. Like I've said previously, anytime you hear that music, I get paranoid. Because I know that that means something. And there we had a wandering horde. It wasn't very many, but that was a wandering horde. Why, I don't know. So we do have this. I said we are going to do that. We're going to put another level in that. So we got one more left. And I think originally I wanted to do this. And we're just going to go ahead and do it anyway. Because I don't have any better ideas. Yes, you can stop with the storming. Yes, I'm well aware. I don't feel like we added that many spikes. I really don't. Okay, that's not gonna work. We put those stupid things right there too. Is there a good place for me to build? Ah. Seriously? They respawned in here? Bastards. Alright. We are ready to get our butts kicked. Oh yeah, I left some stuff up here, I forgot. That stuff I should probably take out. And take it back to the base. Maybe the sand too. Maybe. That goes down into the basement. There is method in my madness right now. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you the second Horde Knight. Notice how they've already like torn up all those spikes right there. Already. So the question now is, where are they coming from over here? Ah. Come from this side now. Man, I am being just absolutely horrible right now. Oh my god. Wow. I can't believe how many times I've just flat out missed. I can't wait to have a hunting rifle with more shots in it. They definitely like this corner. I wonder if that's because there's a ladder here. will say, even with the increased points that we're using, we haven't actually been doing better. To be perfectly honest, we have not been doing better. Man, I am really, really sucking with these headshots. And they have torn through this area. Like this section here has lost more spikes than any other. We got a lot of bags, so that's for sure. Yeah, I can't see what's going on with those guys. But they have just cleared out this entire section of spikes. See, they're pathfinding to something. And I don't know what they're pathfinding to. Like, what are you guys trying to get to? Oh my god. I'm running out of ammo too. And we're not to the point where we're producing ammo either. And see, what are they pathfinding to right there? They found something that they're trying to get through. I just don't know what it is. Mm-hmm. This is this is just kind of cheaty. Okay, see, they're there at the wall. I don't know how I didn't hit you just then. Yeah, see, he's just going straight into that wall. They all are. There's nothing stopping them now. Whatever. So apparently they're trying to get through the wall there. Because apparently that leads directly into the house. So that's what they're trying to do. I don't know what it is right there that they're trying. They're having such a hard time breaking, though. Whatever it is, they're through it. So like I said, what we're going to do, we're going to go here, we're going to buy a level there, and then we're going to buy another level in spear. Yeah, alright, so they definitely broke through right here. Ooh, level 6. Yeah, so that's an oversight. I didn't actually know about that there. But there you have it. That was Horde Night number 2. And we definitely got some problems. I'm surprised we didn't have like a lot more big things coming at us. So block is something we don't have on that. How? Max durability, yes, that's definitely something we need. Biker helmet, we don't need that. Block damage? Yeah, we definitely need that one. Well, these are both the same thing, so. And that one's actually way higher. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was Horde Night number 2. And as I go through and, like, you know, figure out what all we got and what all we can keep and what all we really need, that's where I'm going to leave you guys at. And we will be back next week Ow. 4. Hopefully not a death. But we will be back next Thursday with more 7 Days to Die. Ow, that was so horrible. Yep. There's a few more bags over here, I believe. So we're gonna go grab these, and then that's gonna be it. I haven't seen anything like absolutely amazing. And yeah, our inventory is just absolutely destroyed at this point. Max durability? We already have max durability. That's 585. I think that's it. Ow. Yep. Okay, that's it. We're gonna go and put away stuff so we don't forget that our inventory is absolutely destroyed right now. Otherwise, we won't remember that, and we'll go in. We'll be like, oh my gosh. So yep, that is it. So let me go ahead and empty my inventory. Let's check the chickens real quick too. See, with the combined thing, that's also going to give us one heck of an advantage getting purples, because then we won't have to worry about legendary parts. Okay, look, we got 10 feathers, we got 4 eggs, so that's cool. That's gonna work. I didn't see how much that took though. So thank you for hanging out with me for yet another successful fortnight. And we will be back next week with more 7 Days to Die on Thursday. It took me a second to think about. Again, we're just gonna put things away real quick. I don't care about that. And then one last thing. Cool. Yep. There we go. And I will see you guys later. I'm Natanis, and I'm out. Have a good